This is 4:13, and in this update we look at Tropical Cyclone Cat1 Mona and a major threat on the radar for the Fiji region. This is the life of the tropical system up to earlier today. The satellite imagery. And what's the Fiji Meteorological Service saying? They have Tropical Depression 04F intensified and developed into a Category 1 tropical cyclone at 10 AM this morning local time. It's currently located 11.4 degrees south, 177.3 degrees east, or about 130 kilometres north-northeast of Rachima, or about 710 kilometres north of Nandi at 10 AM local time, and is currently tracking towards the south, or moving south towards the group at about 20 kilometres an hour. Average wind 65 kilometres an hour with momentary gusts to 90 kilometres an hour, intensifying as it moves towards Fiji, likely to pass over Vanuatu at 10 AM on Sunday. Apology for the pronunciations, and Mona may further intensify into a Category 2 tropical cyclone in the next 24 to 36 hours. And in addition, on the projected track, the system may bring damaging gale force winds over Rachima in the next 6 to 9 hours, and over Vanuatu, Lavanuni and nearby smaller islands in the next 42 to 48 hours. On this track, the system is expected to be located about 20 kilometres southeast of Rachima, or about 490 kilometres north-northwest of Lambasa at 10 AM today, and about 100 kilometres southwest of Rachima and about 490 kilometres northwest of Lambasa at 10 AM Friday. For Rachima, expect damaging gale force winds with average speed up to 65 kilometres an hour, gusting at 90 from later today. Expect periods of rain, heavy at times, through squally thunderstorms. And here's the Fiji's tracks. And my thoughts go to the people of Fiji once again, considering I'm here on the east coast of Australia. We have Tropical Cyclone Penny, and from monitoring many accounts on the Twitter platform, I know that there are local roads that have been cut due to the floodwater. Now we have a look at the NOAA floaters, followed by a look at the Fiji radar. What's the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre saying? Well, in the last few minutes they have updated and corrected their information on Mona, and they have it located 11.4 degrees south, 178.1 degrees east, maximum winds 35 knots, gusting 45. And they have it 402 nautical miles north of Suva, Fiji, tracking south-southeast at 10 knots over the last 6 hours. Animated multispectral satellite imagery depicts a partially exposed low-level circulation centre with convection sheared predominantly to the southwest. The initial position is based with high confidence based on the partially exposed low-level circulation centre. However, the current position is to the east of the earlier fixed positions, which were focused on a different feature in the infrared loop. Precision is supported by an 89 GHz microwave image showing a weak banding wrapping into a central reflective area with a small area deep to the southwest. The initial intensity is based at 35 knots with fair confidence on a JTWC-4F currently intensity estimated T.5 and T2.5, apology, 35 knots, and is hedged above the KNES-4F estimated T2 30 knots. Now here's a look at the center's updated track. Environmental analysis indicates the system is in an area low 10 to 15 vertical wind shear, tracking through warm 29-30 Celsius sea surface temperatures. Upper level analysis reveals strong radial outflow provided by an upper level point source located over the center. Now we have a look at various tracks. We will continue to bring the latest information. The Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has a very in-depth advisory, and we'll cover more of what they're saying in another update, likely around 7 hours from now. And we have a look at the Pivotal Weather website. It's the GFS total accumulated precipitation. The scale is at the bottom of the screen, and we're looking at the Australian region and the Fiji region closer to the right hand side of the screen. And upper level divergence is around 20 to 30 knots for tropical cyclone Mona and Penny. We actually have two female names on the radar. And wind shear, we'll have a look at the wind shear further east to what was on the screen. 850 millibar vorticity, and you can clearly see where Penny is located, and just slightly to the east is tropical cyclone Mona.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.